Let's move on to AFCON. And so we'll wrap up the show with this because the final is set for this weekend, this Sunday. Senegal against Morocco.
I did not think Morocco would do it.
It felt like, especially with the way Victor Osimhen was playing and Ademola Lookman and everybody, like the home field advantage is where I think you really saw the difference against Nigeria.
Yep.
Like that helped them quite a bit, and then especially in penalties as well. And then Morocco, who Bono, I don't know,
Montreal born and raised,
and
Montreal raised. I don't know if he was.
We've seen it at the World Cup, and when you have him, I mean, you have seemingly a huge advantage in penalties. So Morocco moves on, and they're going to be playing Senegal. The Senegal-Egypt was another good game. These semifinals felt like two or four very evenly matched teams. Like no matter who played who, it felt like it was gonna kind of be these stalemates.
The teams themselves are first of all, it felt like, when AFCON gets disrespected, we see it a lot in the UK. I think it's happening a lot less though.
Sure.
When it gets disrespected, the feeling is, it's not a level of playing field similar to the Euros, and there's no need about. These semifinals prove to you the last 8 teams. I'm like, these are great nations playing.
Well, there's been like you said, I think there has been an improvement in that there's less people mocking AFCON, or even we've been sort of used to, especially people from like Premier League or Premier League media, being frustrated that they have to send their players.
Yeah, but hoping their players choose not to go.
Yeah, or hoping they lose because they have them back very quickly. And we've seen less of that, less complaining about it. So,
but the snide against it is like, it's not up to par with what we're doing, and it's not good enough.
Right.
Oh, they're gonna get injured and blah blah. And I think you're seeing, first of all, just the atmosphere around the games have been absolutely electric.
Morocco has been a fantastic host, and shout out to guys from Five-A-Side.
Yeah, they've been out there with
They've
BN,
been out there for the whole month with BN, and that's when their stuff has been awesome to see. But Sadio Mané scores against Egypt, and Egypt hasn't even, I believe they only gave up 1 or 2 goals the entire tournament. And I was mentioning my predictions for the last, was it the last episode or 2 episodes ago? I was kind of rooting for Egypt, but they, AFCON, what I've been loving about the tournament so much is the, I don't know if the emotions are heightened or anything, but every single decision from the referee, it's like there's 8 players in his face. They're like,
it feels like the whole stadium it shows up right on top of you.
It's just I honestly, that's kind of, I've been focusing a lot on the referees this tournament because there seems to be
the pressure on them is
crazy. The pressure on them is unbelievable. This is and then the other aspect is that this has been talked about during the broadcast as well, is that they're considering moving AFCON to every 4 years instead of every 2 years. So some people would be happy about that because they obviously don't have to release their players every 2 years versus every 4. And I was kind of, I had the same sentiment because I think it would raise the value and the importance of AFCON. But then
I'm a proponent of the World Cup every 2 years. So
So, but then watching it, I'm like, the fact that we do get it every 2 years and get to see such sort of passion and emotion around the games, I'm like, oh, maybe it would be kind of a bummer.
I think the biggest issue with AFCON, and I understand why you can't move it, but it's the fact that it happens in the winter.
Yeah. So
if there was any way to do it in the summer, and I can't imagine what sub-Saharan Africa or even North Africa feels like in the summers to play, but if there was a way to do it when the season wasn't happening, it'd be better.
Yeah. All right. So then, so the final is Senegal and Morocco. Who do we got? What are you doing?
I gotta ride the hand of Morocco, man. I think Senegal is great, but Morocco, there's a vibe around it, bro. I gotta go with it.
Morocco definitely has a huge advantage here. I'm gonna go with Senegal because I think it's going to be a battle of who's going to have the better game, Brahim Diaz or Sadio Mané or Iliman Ndiaye. Obviously, 2 Everton players are on Senegal. That's probably a big reason why I'm supporting them this weekend. But I think that's kind of going to be different. I don't think there's going to be a lot of goals. It's going to be very intense, a lot of passion there as well.
I want to be on Steinway Street in Queens, bro. It's going to be so lit.
So, but we're going to get a good game nonetheless. And after the final whistle of Senegal-Egypt, Sadio Mané, he scored the game's only goal, but he did the after the whistle, he was like, calm down, everybody. Let's not even.
We ain't won nothing yet.
We're not even celebrating a lot right now. He's just like, the job ain't finished. The Kobe, job not finished.
Yeah.
Job not finished. So I love that seriousness out of him. But yeah, it's going to be.
How old's Sadio Mané now?
Sadio Mané has to be in his early 30s, I would imagine.
No, he's in his close to mid 30s at this point.
32, 33? How old is he? I don't know. 33.
Yeah, man. Good for him.
My man. Forehead first.
Still doing it in his retirement.